taking every part of me. Now you know where to be found. You got me confused, a little off balance. Thought I knew you, but you got bad habits. I only see blue when I'm thinking about you, thinking about you. I'm feeling anxious and slowly breaking. Give you my heart, but you keep my waiting. Searching for answers, no explanation. You make love so complicated. I'm feeling anxious and slowly breaking. Give you my heart, but you keep my waiting. Searching for answers, no explanation. You make love so complicated. You make love so complicated. I thought I knew you. You make love so complicated. I give you my heart. You make love so complicated. So damn tired of trying to understand why I still believe that what we have was ever meant to last. Guess you made a fool of me. You got me confused, a little off balance. Thought I knew you, but you got bad habits. I only see blue when I'm thinking about you, thinking about you. I'm feeling anxious and slowly breaking. Give you my heart, but you keep my waiting. Searching for answers, no explanation. You make love so complicated. I'm feeling anxious and slowly breaking. Give you my heart, but you keep my waiting. Searching for answers, no explanation. You make love so complicated. I'm slowly breaking. You make love so complicated. I'm only seeing blue. You make love so complicated. Why do I still believe you make love so complicated? I live my life searching for the light. Been learning to fight through the darkness. I'll get this right. We were born to shine, and we still got time. It's not hopeless. Don't look now. Here comes that awful feeling. My walls are caving in. Heaven help, I can see my ghost on the ceiling. Let me breathe again. 'Cause I just wanna live my life. I'm never backing down. I swear I'm gonna fight the good fight. Just wanna get it right. I'm ready for it now. You know I'm gonna fight the good fight. You know I'm gonna fight the good fight. You know I'm gonna fight the good fight. Fight the good fight. You know I'm gonna fight the good fight. Yeah, I've lost my crown, but no, I will not bow. You know I'm here right now for the long run. Yeah, you see me down, but you know I'll never drown. You know I'll get back up on it somehow. Don't look now. Here comes that awful feeling.
There we go. Right, I just got to do some stuff. Stream time, baby. Yeah, that's right, Normie. Stream time. It's trial time. So I have to look good, you know? The suit is back. Well, I was wearing it yesterday. But hey, Rami, hope your day's been bad. Bad? Hope your day's been good. Oh. Can I still play this without the internet? Yeah. I didn't have any internet because I haven't got my plugged in yet. Let me just sort some stuff out. Hopefully this doesn't get rid of the music. If it does, oh well. Okay, no, it doesn't. Share, Twitter. I'm gonna fight the good fight. There we go. Post that. Copy. Go back to that. Discord. Live right now. Lol, it's been good. What about you? There was a little lightning earlier, but it's all cool now. Damn, I love lightning. I love lightning. Yeah, I've been pretty good. Ah, shut up, advert. I'm talking to my fucking van. Okay. There we go. Yeah, it's been pretty good. Just been chilling with Caitlin for a bit. In Discord, and yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. Clips? No. Stream. There we go. Okay, that's all set and done. Close that down. Stop the music. Put you up and put PS5. There we go. Okay. Me too. Lightning is so cozy. It is really cozy. I like to open my windows and just look at it. That doesn't make me weird, does it? I hope that doesn't make me weird. But this time I have water now. Last time I didn't have water. It was yeah, prepared. Hopefully this doesn't get all over my suit. Should better not put it on my desk. I'll put it there. Water is always good. Water is always good. The last stream, Narami, obviously you weren't here because you were busy. I was struggling to talk because my throat was so dry and I just forgot to basically just forgot to bring water with me. My jumper is stuck. There we go. Okay. There we go. Right, that should be all up and done. Ah, I'm still not done? What the hell? No problem. Wait a minute, yeah, let's get into this. Oh god, yeah, I was gonna watch after, but then fell asleep. It's okay, don't worry about it. It was just, I just collected all the evidence and then the trial's about to come up and then I stopped it because I know the trial's gonna be quite long. So I stopped it there then. But it's okay. But I sound okay, everything sounds okay. I shouldn't have this really close my mic. There we go, that should be fine. Anyway, let's continue to this. We're on the trial. Load the save. Yes. September 7th. Yeah, what happened this time? I do know, but also wanna double check. So, our chief died. Maya died. She was killed again. She was killed by the Thinker, the clock. And yeah, and her sister, everybody thinks it's her sister. Well, the Detective Guzman thinks it's her sister that killed her. So we are Rip Maya. So we are now the attorney for Mia, which is her sister. And we're up against one of the best attorneys. Even though I'm the best attorney, but yeah. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defendant is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth? Is that how you say it? Is that done now? Yeah. I better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Hey, that's my best friend's favorite character. Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Mayfair, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence of she committed this crime. This murder, sorry. As we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let us begin then. Oh, let's begin, not let us begin. If we may call the first witness, Your Honor? The prosecution calls the chief officer of the scene, Detective Gooseshaw. Gooseshaw. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name is Dick Gooseshaw. Sir, I am the detective charge of the homicides down in the precinct, sir. Detective Goomshaw. Is that it? Goomshaw? Please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use the floor map of the office to explain. The body was found by the window here. And the cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. I think Gooseshaw. I'm also a bad. I think it's Gumshaw. I also bad with names. It's okay. Gumshaw. Okay. The murder weapon was a statue of the Thinker, found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands, sir. The court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. Okay. Show us like shoe like the clothing. The thing. Oh, shoe, no shawl. Okay, shoe, gumshoe, gumshoe. That's a weird name. Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Mrs. Mayfair, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Never mind, but my last name needs to be Gumshoe. Never mind, but my last name needs to be Gumshoe. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed into the scene. There was two people there already. The defendant, Miss Mayfair, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix, right. I immediately arrest Miss Mayfair. Why? We had a witness account describing her. So I say? The witness saw Miss Mayfair at the very moment of the murder. The very moment you say. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, sir. Your Honor. Cross-examination. What? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Whoosh. Smack! Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on very detail. Or press the witness on very detail. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It works lots. It worked lots of times. Huh. I should have expected Maya from Maya would know some of sister's tricks. All right, let's give this a try. Something the matter? Is no one in the court gonna commit that Maya just threw? I know, comment. I know. Excuse me, the witness, the prosecution just threw a paper at her lawyer. Stupid. Something the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Begin my cross-examination. Okay. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. He rushed to the scene? Okay. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Felix Wright. I should be tired. I shouldn't be tired. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss May Fey at the very moment of the murder. Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence. She did it, correct? I did. Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Exactly what this is. Fuck, messing with words. Exactly what about this suspicious woman in pink claims the hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't a pink pal. Well, I guess she is pink. That's enough. Detective Gumshoe, do you have any more solid proof solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes. What's a goofball? Sorry, I got the order of the things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Okay, pal. Let's hear your testimony again, pal. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results shows that this blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's fingers. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Holy crap, it's Danganronpa! How'd you like that? That's my hard evidence. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for the detective. Your Honor? Why didn't you testify why did you testify about this vitriol piece of evidence the first time? I know. I'm real embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well. The defendant may begin its cross-examination. I'm going to take a drink because my fucking throat is fucking... Oh. My throat was fucking dry. It was super dry. Promise, the bottle's been in the fridge for so long, it starts leaking. Shouldn't actually put that. That's not wise, but let's put it back down. Very well. Oh. Cross-examination time. After securing the scene, Securing the suspects, I examined this. Okay. Crime on her eyes. I found a memo written in the blood. On it was the Woodmeyer and clearly in blood. Lab test results shows that the blood was the victim's. Also, the blood was found on the fingernails. Okay, then so how did you find out? On which hand was the blood fingers, detective? The right hand. She was right-handed. Nice try. Oh, no. I guess I wasn't too hard to see what I was getting at there. Alright, that was wrong. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. That was the whole that's the whole testimony. Okay. There has to be a contradiction in there somewhere. Let's find it. So contradicted. Okay, after securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. Okay. I found a memo written on the piece of paper next to... he didn't find it. I found it. I found it. Just because you found it next to the body doesn't mean it's the victim that wrote it. Oh, then who did write it? It's Smarty Pants. Who, Why is Miss Mywood wrote it? Oh, I did know. The killer? The killer. Anyone can see that. Oh, you're saying the killer wrote their own name? Buddy, please. She was framed. Hold on. Is that the case? Where's your evidence? I guess that was a bit of a tall order for you. Those without evidence shouldn't open their mouth, Mr. Right. Yeah, pal. Well, detective, tell us about the written on the memo you found. The writing on the memo. On it was the word Mayo, was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Before she died? Detective Gumshaw, do you get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes their killer's name? Sure, it happens all the time in the books of the movies, books and movies. Isn't a movie? This isn't a movie, detective. Oof. Let's talk about reality, shall we? I guess I haven't heard of many cases. No. Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister? Yeah. Actually, you got a point there, pal. Stop right there. The witness options on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of the killer. Order! Order! That didn't go so well. That's right. What he said. That was a whole test. That's the whole testimony. Okay. Oh. Jesus Christ. What am I doing wrong here? So after securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written, so it's not that. On the memo wrote Maya clearly in blood. It's gotta be the first one then. Is it the first one? This one? And did you find any evidence? No. Don't jump the gun on me, pal. Just listen. I'm getting to the good part. Got a bad feeling about this. Okay, maybe it's not that then. What did I find wrong? It's not the blood results. Also, there was blood. Test shows that the blood was the victim's. Was this one? What kind of tests were these? Were these again? What kind? Well, I hear they take the little bits of the blood, the hemoglobins, hemoglobin, hemoglobin. I refuse to testify on this matter, pal. I'm no expert in blood tests. Yes, that was quite clear. You may continue with your testimony. Thanks, pal. I mean, Your Honor, sir. Detective Gumshoe. Yeah? I look forward to your next, evaluation, as should you. Uh-oh. That was a mess. Right, where was I? I didn't lose anything. Also, there was blood found on the victim's fingers. So... what did I do wrong? After skin... Okay, so it must be the... Not this one, this one? Did you have proof it was was Maya who wrote that? Of course I do, pal. Uh-oh. He's feeling pretty confident. This might not be good. What the fuck did I wrong? Do I present something? Those, but oh, maybe if I put not that one. This. Your Honor, that testimony contradicts this evidence. It does? I don't see. Oh, oops. Really? Objection overruled. Try to think about. Oops. Okay, that was wrong then. Oops. Okay. Okay, so after securing the suspects, I examined the scene with my own the crime with my own eyes. I found Maya's a memo written in the piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it wrote Maya, was written clearly in blood. Lab results show that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the fingertips. On the victim's fingers. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. Okay, I might be stuck here. I love that I'm also trying to find out, but it's a little tricky. It is. I've done all of these, right? I found the memo, yes. On the piece of paper next to the victim's body. But he didn't find it next to the body. I had it. That's what I'm saying. I had the victim, the thing. Just get some rodents. What if you use the paper on him? That's what I was gonna do now. Your Honor, that statement contradicts the evidence. It does? Okay, no. Damn. On it wrote Maya, was written clearly in blood. We'll all get executed. The test result shows that the blood was the victim's. Also, blood was found on the victim's fingernails. on which hand was the blood finger, detective? The right hand. Yeah, she wasn't the right hand. Ha 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 ha. Nice try. I guess it wasn't too hard to see what I was getting at there. Before she died, the victim wrote down the killer's name. This is very tricky. That no wonder they said this bit was a bit tricky. So before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How do you know she wrote the victim's name? But was there someone who described the scene? Someone that described the scene? I can't remember. I got it! I think I got it right! I kind of thought, like, how does he know... How does he know the time that the victim wrote it down? Yeah, Detective Grimshaw. Hey, W. There was one thing I want you to clearly to clarify for me. You say the victim, Maya Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Mia Fey. That's really what you're saying? What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course you wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, detective. Backwards? The victim is only the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is the report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from the blunt object. She died immediately. But I think the girl that died is Mia, and the sister is Maya. Maya. Same bloody name. It's just different words. Mia, Maya. But no butting your way out of this one, detective. Order! Order! The defendant has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? It was the day after the murder. The prosecution's point being that autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediately due to the blow from a blunt object, but there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received their results this morning. No way! Your Honor, it is quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all. I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you would have something up your sleeve. Butting. Bottom. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? Hear me, Edgeworth. The detective is shame. I'm ashamed. The detective's a sham. Detective Gumshaw, you're a sham. You could have given me false proper. How could you give me a faulty report? I thought... Detective Gumshoe... I'm disappointed in you. I'm disappointed in you. Handing him the wrong report like that. I'm sorry, sir. You are at fault, Detective. This isn't going to look good on your evaluation, as I say? Evaluation next month. Oh, but... come on, he was just a little silly. He gave me false information. He is a detective. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence. Died from a blow. Object may have lived for a few moments. Okay. That's my uncle you're talking to. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was definitely the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes. Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Let the witness, Miss April, may take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? Oh God, here we go. I thought that was Dragon Ball. Dun, 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 dun. That sounds like Dragon Ball. Huh. Witness, your name, please. Whoa, they had some physics. Okay, cool. April May, at your service. Wink. Order! Introduction should not require any restrictions from this crowd. Reaction from this crowd, sorry. The witness will refuse from wanting winking. What on to winking? She looks like Narami's first ever design, Lamo. No joke. I gotta send it, Lamo. Sean, do not look. Yes, Your Honor. This is not good. He's already corrupted the heart of every man in this courtroom. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred? Gee, I was like in my hotel. Teehee. I checked in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across from the Fay and Co Law office. That's right, big boy. Please testify to the court about what you saw. There we go. So look what she said then. It was like 9 at night. I looked out of the window, you know. And then, whoa, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman like dodged out of the side, ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and he hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kind of slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every fucking hell. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy. Well, Your Honor, I see. It is a remarkably solid testimony. I should see what to. I see no. I can. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any. What? I don't see the need to trouble the witness any. Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. White. All right, sorry. Sean, bad dog. I mean, man. I need water. Doing her voice was kind of fucking tiring. Jesus. What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness testimony just now was quite firm. Didn't you? Mr. Wright? I understand you were I understand you were Miss My Phase attorney. Are you not? You must know her techniques well. Her crowding way of finding the fault in perfectly good testimony. Hey, how dare you! Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Yes. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. Yeah, that's the voice, right. If only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. So I gotta try and think now. There was like 9. It wasn't 9 o'clock. Why did you do that? Huh? Why? Like, why what? Why did you look out the window when you were expecting to see something? Oh, well, gee. What? That's it? Shh. You can't get out of this question that easily? I sort of, you know. Jesus Christ, they frickin' have physics. I had a feeling. Well, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should press a little harder on her. Go for it. Let's see how far I can run with this. Surely you must have had a reason to look out your window at that time of night. Oh. Yell at her. Mr. Wright, I will not have you bad degrading my witness. Degrading? You insist on needling her with her. What is it? You insist on needling her with these trivia questions. I really don't think you should be allowed. Yeah, stop him! The poor girl! Order! Mr. Wright, you have been warned. Poor girl? What about poor me? You looked out the window. What did you see next? And then, oh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was that mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman dodged to the side and ran away. She dodged? Dodged what? Well, the attack. Please, continue your testimony. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. How did you know it was a client? How do you know it was my client? Huh? Well, gee. First of all, she had a girl's physique. And secondly, she was smaller. Oh, who else could it be for her? He has a point. I question your testimony. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks. What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that you saw nothing. You're lying. You are telling the truth. Did you? Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Yes, What do you mean, somebody tell me? What are you meaning? What's this meaning? What is this meaning? Somebody tell me because I'm clueless about this. I mean, okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothing before noticing her physique. Gotcha, bitch. On a PC now, since my phone has low battery. Okie dokie, buddy. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her, and no one except on a fashion but her. Hiro looks. Hirudo, is it Hirudo? Hirudo looks from normal to me. However, the witness testimony mentions neither of those things. I hate April. Hedu. Hi, Rachel. Thank you, so. The testimony is bogus. But still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? Rawr! What are you trying to say, you mean liar? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think the terrifying little detail, the tiefling little details were necessary, darling. Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony. What? Omit in your testimony. She's the uwu girl in class. Fucking physics, man. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl. I promise. Wink. Your testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost had her. Damn it. So that was wrong. I was right. I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodging the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl, a girl in the hippie clothing ran after her. And she hit her with the weapon. I saw it. I did. And that clock, the kind of statue clock. Thinker, I think. Well, does the accuracy of the report of the... What the fuck are you talking about, man? Well, does the accuracy of my report not startled you, Teehee? I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please, begin the cross-examination. Okay, you little pig fuck. Ooh. Hey, Aria. Yo, huzzah! If I dubbed her, I'd give her the most accurate voice. I just think of her like the proper valley girl from Los Angeles. I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Okay. Is that right? In your right, as in look from the window from the hotel? Which hand do I hold my knife in again? Right. It was the right hand, right? Satisfied, Mr. Bright? Please continue. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. She hit her with the weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock, the kind of statue clock. Thinker, I think. Her previous testimony must have been what Edgeworth wanted her to say. So this was the testimony in her words. Time to press and squeeze the truth out of her. Frequently, of course. Okay. Hi everyone, how is everyone's day been? It's been good, Rami. How's your day been, bud? I kind of like her how her voice sounds like, but it's hard to describe, Limo. It's like a proper valley girl, like this. Oh my god, like that kind of thing. I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodging the attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. How confident are you to remember her hippie clothes? That's what she was wearing. Oh, and her hair was all done up like a bun. What happened then? And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. Where did this weapon come from? She picked it up from the desk. I see. What sort of weapon was it? It was the clock of the statue of the thinker, I think. A clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently? Well, yeah, I was gonna say, how did she know it was a clock? How did she know it was a clock? So it could have been a statue. Well, don't look so, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all. No, I have a feeling I'm onto something now. Okay, so maybe if I do this. Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing. Revealing? Oh, did you like? Who like? Oh, you like that, wouldn't you, naughty Mr. Lawyer? You just said this statue of the thinker was a clock. But there's no way knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much of the same position as you recently called this clock too. And he was found guilty of murder. Order, order! Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? Oh, the witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that is important here. The defendant is trying to confuse the issue with trivia concerns. Yes, of course. Will you withdraw your question, Mr. Wright? Objection. The questions are all I have, Your Honor. As you recall, I've caught murderers with questions before. Well, only once. Objection sustained. You may continue questioning the witness. Phew, that was close. If he stopped me there, the trial would have been over. Ah, what? So, what happens now? What happens now is you will answer my questions. How did you know it was a clock? What? That's because you heard it. Yes, I heard it. It says the time. So you've been to the law office of Bay, the law office of Bay and Co. No. Hey, I didn't say that. Why would you go there? I heard it from my hotel room. Tee hee. I mean, one side better than none. True. I like how objection is finished on scene. Pretty good. Flash is pretty good. Sorry, flash. The lawyer's office of Bay and Co., where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. You could easily have heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because she couldn't have heard it. It couldn't have rang. Yeah, she couldn't have heard, right? You were at the hotel. There's no way you could have heard a clock go off in the building next door. Have you proof of that? You have proof that you have proof she could not? Amateuress. Is that amateuress? Listen to me, Mr. White. In the courtroom, proof is everything. With it, you are nothing. You are nothing. Then I would like to proceed to test to see if she really could have heard it. The prosecution denies your request. What? On what grounds? This is a trivia matter with no direct bringing on the case at hand. Indeed, objection sustained. Damn it! Time to switch directions quick. Ready to proceed, Mr. Wright? No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because... this one then, yeah. Your Honor, members of the court. It is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. It is broken? I think it's broken. That clock is busted. You think? Just look at it. Your Honor, please examine the clock. Oh. Fuck, my throat is dry now. Yeah, what's the second option? My fault. I should have gone for it. That's the first thing I thought of. Finish Wright fighting a case with hands in pockets. What a Chad. Love the Edworth has the super fancy voice. I know, right? Narami, is this an anime or real? Like a show or something? Yeah, haven't watched it yet. Yeah, it is an anime. I haven't watched either. See anything is interesting, Your Honor? Well, I'm not sure I would call this broken, but I doubt it could ring. This clock is missing the clockwork. Its quest is quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain the court and the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rang. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar. Fat? Well, Mr. May, Miss May? Tusk. You can't hear it on. No, you can't do it. Okay. Tusk. Quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. White. Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty somehow. He knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing. However, indeed, the clock is empty, as you say. It can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clock removed? It was after the witness heard the clock? Then there is no contradiction. That is true. That is impossible. The clock might have been empty after she heard it. And that's exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clock was removed? Impossible, of course. Found the anime on Crunchyroll, so it's probably a multiple anime. Okay, I'll check it out. We can hear it. You can hear it? Alright, cool. No, you can hear it. No, you can hear it, lol. Okay. Impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clock was removed is... Bullseye. What did you say? What do you say to that? What? I don't rightly understand what that's supposed to mean. I don't rightly understand either. Oh, I think I blew it. Mr. Wright, please refer from flipping participation of evidence in the future. I was wrong. Sorry, Your Honor. The evidence this proves that the clock was removed. Oh, that was wrong. I thought that was right. Because it's a battery. Wait, how do I know it was right? Was it my phone? Oh, it was my phone. I thought it was the battery. Never mind. Take a look at this. That is a very cute cell phone. Oh, you have a girly phone? Wait, this isn't my phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone and it contains a recording. A recording of the conversation she had with her victim, she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order! The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought into my attention. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. Good detective better remember he's up for an evaluation soon. I got to say, I'm starting to feel bad for this big fella. Let's hear the conversation. Oh, damn, how is this? And so you just wanted to hold on to the thinker for that, then? If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. I had to... the clock out of the story? Okay. September the 5th. Okay. Beep. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear. The clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at the hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know the weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Fucking physics, man. Oops, I forgot. Wink. So the witness had to see it before? That would make sense. Does the defendant have any objection, Mr. Wright? Yes. The witness claims she had seen it before. But this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let us see it. Please present the evidence that will prove that the witness had seen this clock before. Had not seen this clock before. I don't think there is. This? Here is an undetainable proof. It's not. Oh shit. Ha! Please, this court case is not some serious serial list performance art piece. Perhaps the defendant would like to change the mind. Please provide evidence. Okay, oops. I don't get it. I don't think there is evidence, is there? Unless the statue. Unless the statue. I know. Won't say anything though, unless you know hints. It's simple. Oh, voice spoken. Sorry. This clock was never in any store. ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in the police custody. Impossible. Everything is sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, excuse me, not on sale today. Excuses are not on sale today. Need not nude. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Ah! What is it with you, popcorny head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? He did it, and she would die for it. Die! Whoa. You changed. I gotta get a red tie. Whoa. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Oh lord, she snapped. This is a court of law, and the witness will remain calm. Hey, oh. Oh, silly me. Did I, like, lose it? I guess I did. Tee wink. Scary. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? Oh, she looks pissed. Not my fault. You're not an attorney. Time to close this case once and for all. Oh dear. Did this defendant have any obtain on this option of this? Is it option? Obtain on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. I mean, made her pissed. I did make her pissed. Miss April May, you know the weapon was a clock because you held it. This is familiar territory. I'll just use the same approach as with Larry. Miss May held the very clock in her hands. Mr. Wright, when was this? When she used to strike the victim. When else? Order, order. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? April May, you killed May, Maya Fey, I say. I don't know where my voice is gone. Ugh. And when you struck, the force of the impact made the thinker ring. That's when you heard it. You truly are a work of art, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What is this? What is that supposed to mean? It was you who just proved that the thinker was empty. Oh. Of course, wouldn't it ring? That's more than the witness of a rock-solid alibi. Miss May, perhaps you could explain the proof, misguided Mr. Wright? That you were the hotel at the time of the murder. Can't prove it. She did it. It would be my pleasure. No way. Yes way, Mr. Lawyer. Tee, didn't the murder take place at 9 at night? Tee. Gee, that's the exact time I ordered some room service from the hotel bellboy. Incertainly, the bellboy corresponds with witnesses' story. Ergo. Look Ergo, she was not at the crime scene. Rock solid. Mr. Wright, you have just made a serious accusation against a perfectly innocent woman. Sorry, Your Honor. That didn't go so well. But if that's the case, then how did she know Thinker was a clock? Wait. Your Honor, I figured it out. There's a reason why Miss Baberly could have known it was a clock. On my way, one way alone, I have proof. Well, proof, you say? Then court will examine your proof, Mr. Wright. How do you know the witness Thinker was a clock? What is this? I found this in the hotel. A tripwire. Was this it? Have a look at this. I found this in Miss May's room. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss May? You were tripping the victim. You were trapping the victim. Miss May's phone. Oh, tripping. Tapping. Oh, sorry, tapping. Miss May's phone, weren't you not? Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I am not entirely sure that this is. Objection overruled. In trouble, it's terrible. It troubles me that our witness was in a position of a wire trap. This is outrageous. Does the defendant truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which is not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah? I can think it can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. Proof that the victim said that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock. How can I prove that? I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we have seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. What's up? You haven't called in a while. Actually, again. What is the time? It's a clock. It's made to look like a statue, but I think okay. Miss May, you used a trip to listen to the conversation. That is how you knew the Thinker was a clock. And am I wrong? Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defendant demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? Miss May, shut up, all of you. What gives the right to talk to me like... I didn't see the last bit. That went too fast. You lawyer. Hey, it's not fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, I'm such a bad girl. I'm such a bad girl. Is that it? Is that it? Where? That did it. The court sees the real Miss May now. Talk to me like that or something. Yeah, that's what I've seen. Now to deal the final blow. You did it, didn't you? Miss May, confess. You did it, didn't you? You out of your mind? Oh, wait, I forgot. You're a lawyer. You must be. At the time of the murder, I was in my hotel getting room service. How could I have killed her? If you didn't believe me, just ask the bellboy. Well, does the defendant have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. Call the bellboy to the yeah. The defendant would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There is something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I think you've snuck in quite low enough already. I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the tripwire had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to contradiction, I'll consent to calling the witness. Condition? If Miss Abel May's alibi is not calling into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss May was not the killer. Thus, she is innocent. And thereby, you must also accept the victim of the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fay. That is my condition. Condition? What? I better find something suspicious in that bellboy testimony. Otherwise, Miss May will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? I accept. All right. I've got nothing to lose except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition. Ooh. You fell right into my trap. Oh, no. Oh, wait. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. It's getting hot in here, no? I just realized that my head is really tall. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He clearly does look like a bellboy. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of the work, sir. I'm happy to be your service. That tea set looks rather heavy. So without further ado, the witness may begin the testimony. Very well, sir. I am the head bellboy of the fine getaway hotel in the business of 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the request time, of course. I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I see. The defendant may begin a cross-examination. Right. I'm ready. I hope. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved in the murder now, Maya will be finished. She said 9 o'clock, and she said she saw the thing happen at 9 o'clock. Yes. I received the call at 8. Yes, okay. I mean, she could have killed her. On the dot, I brought to her precisely at the question time. Okay. But I find something and use the testimony. One more, I'll press it. Okay. This one. 9 on the dot, you say? Yes. I confirmed that details several times. She was watching a program on the TV, and I switched to drink. Wished to drink after she finished, sir. 9 time of the murder. I think this thing in the back is tightening my ribs. I'm dying over here. I need to loosen it a bit. There we go. Oh. I didn't mean to press that. My ribs are getting crushed because of the waistcoat I got on. I know he doesn't wear a waistcoat, but I don't have a tie. So, precisely like 9 then? Precisely, exactly, and mostly, sir, 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent that it brought her then. Oh, bellboy, tee-hee. I'd like it like iced coffee at exactly 9. Something like that, sir. Therefore, I knocked on the door at the crack of 9, sir. Why would she be particular about that time? And I delivered iced coffee to the guest, Miss May herself. Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in the personally, sir. Not only did I see her in her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. And then I saw them, and I... The point being, I remember her quite well, sir. Yes. What then? She asked to be coffee at 9 o'clock. Okay. Clock doesn't work. Okay, so that's 9. So the call was at 9:27. Okay. Talk to me like that or something. Oh no, we gotta have a trial later of what? We gotta have a trial later for Sean Ribs. Yep, who killed Sean's ribs? I think it might have been this. Hey Jake, how's it going, bud? I'm so warm right now. Fuck no. The witness statements is clearly faulty, Your Honor. I'm sorry, but I can see nothing faulty. Unfortunately, I will have penalized you, Mr. Wright. Shit. Ow, took 2 of me. Oops. Okay. So wait, so she asked for the iced coffee tea to be brought to her at 9, sir. I brought to her at precisely the request. And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. Are you sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. Yes, sir. As in, so very absolutely, sir. It is an enagramming manisterism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I bought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, favored me with embarrassed, sir. Embarrasser? Embracer? Is that French for embarrass? It's French for kiss, sir. But not French kiss, sir. More like peck to the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. He's in love. It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it? Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. I can't let this happen. I can't. Protect. Something's right. Wait! Please wait. Yes? Does this defendant have something to add? Our last question. Let me ask this one last question. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edworth. All right, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question, that is all. Okay. This is really it. Now this is my last chance. What do I ask about? Bed making? Room service? Bed making, right? Oh, room service. Rooms. Is that two bottles? Tell me again about the room service. Again, sir? At exactly 9, I delivered the room service to Miss May in 303. In room 303. The guest had requested an iced coffee. $18 was the charge, as I recall. I see. $18. Does that seem a bit expensive? Yes. Well, iced coffee for 2. You know, for 2? Got you. You know, and we don't skip on the ice. Skip on the ice, sir. What did he say? What did you say? Rather quiet? Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room? I object. That was objectionable. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes. I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Yes, quite. Indeed. It was the good barrister, the Mr. Edworth, who... He asked me not to mention if it wasn't specifically asked, sir. Oh, you fool. I've done it. I've won. Miss April May checked into the twin room with the man, correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room. That's right, sir. Your Honor, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edworth? Edgeworth, sorry. And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? Simple. It was... The bellboy? It was the bellboy and none other. Well, this comes as a surprise. Your Honor, Mr. Wright, it was the bellboy who confirmed Miss May's alibi. And then returned the confession, the bellboy alibi. He was in the hotel. Well, sure, if you put it that way. I do put it that way. And I trust you will too. But what if they were in cahoots? Do you have evidence of this? No, Your Honor. Mr. Right. Sorry, Your Honor. Give me one more chance. Simple it was. Huh. Sean, IGN got exclusive new footage of Superman. I've shared it on Instagram with you. Okie dokie. I can't wait. I did see, so over here we have what's called The View, which is the pictures, like a cinema. And it showed like stuff you can collect for the film, like cups and popcorn holders. Oh my god, the cups look sick, I'm not gonna lie. The man with Miss April May. The man who checked in with Miss May. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss May was... sorry. There we go. As I've previously revealed, Miss May was tapping the victim's phone. Yet, Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man who was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My convinced little step, but it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid in the presence of the other man from the court. This court. Oomph. Oh, start, amateur. This accusations are ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledged the defendant's argument. I accept the position and defendants to look into this matter fully. I am understood. Am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. That is all for today. Trial of May Faye. Court is adjourned. I'll try and finish it. The reviews are growing some negative, but mostly positive. Anyways, we do not care, and just James Gunn's visions of greatness. DCU. Yes, James Gunn is the best for the DCU. I will agree. I can't wait for it. It does look pretty good. I like Superman, but like, I still like Henry Cavill Superman. I think he played pretty fucking good. Just, he had the wrong directors, I think. The wrong directors, even though he did Zack Snyder's one. Not Zack Snyder. The other version of the Justice League, which was way better. Mr. Wright, you were amazing in there. Really? Really? I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know. Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too. Huh? That face of his, with his eyes wide and trembling lips, it sent shivers up my spine. If you say so. Zach's, Cinder, that's one. Cinder, is it? Was a previous one. Yeah, that's one. So what happened? What happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well, no, I don't think so. Not yet. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead. I got a great lead in today's trial. Lead? That man with Miss May? He's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May other than that? Anyway, I heard they arrest her. I guess she was learning her learning her charms won't work everywhere. Probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir. I'm going to find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... Maybe. So... This? Don't worry. I'll find it by tomorrow. I promise. I'm counting on you. I asked for the full records of April May's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow. But now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony as well was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stuck from the records. She deserved it, Law. Henry was good, but I'm all up for David's version. Yeah. Like I said, Henry was very good. He just had the wrong directors. That's all I'm saying. I don't know how much good this will be to me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement. What? Time to hit the pavement and do some investigating. Maya doesn't belong in the detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. And I think that's where I'll end it. To be continued. Oh, pretty good. Oh, I gotta take this jacket off, man. I gotta open this up because I'm gonna fucking die. Oh. Oh. Wrong time to do this game in the freaking weather. I'd wear the fucking suit. Yes, I will proceed. Yes. Oh, bloody hell. Right. Let me just do that. Do that. Drill this. Problem. Oh. Leclerc's halt as Lex also looks cool as fuck. I agree. I like him acting as well. W. It was really good, dude. Thank you. I appreciate it. I was a bit more vocal this time because I had water. Last time I wasn't a bit more vocal. But yeah. Oh, the suit, man. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow for the next AC Attorney. AC Attorney? Ace Attorney. Sorry, I keep fucking it up. Water is always good. I agree. But yeah, catch you guys tomorrow for the next Ace Attorney. Catch you guys then. I don't know why I said it twice, but yeah. Catch you guys then. Bye-bye.